Hi guys, welcome back to All About the Canon XA40 on YouTube. This is Daniel Rosehill here. For this video today, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different rather than actually showing how these work on the body of the camcorder, because this one is a little bit more complicated. I'm going to rather read out directly from the user manual. What you can see on the screen here is just page 82 of the PDF user manual, which I've linked to in previous videos from Canon. So this is the pre-recording mode. Now, in the last video I did, I explained that there are 5 different custom or assignable buttons on the body of the XA40, and by default, button 2, there's 2 buttons to the left of the LCD screen, and by default, button 2, I'm actually just going to show my mouse here, so I'll just wave it where you can see the LCD screen is there, and this is button 1 on the top and button 2 on the bottom. And pre-record is by default assigned to button number 2. Now, as I explained in the last video, you can reassign all these custom assignable buttons to different functions, but out of the box, 2 is going to be pre-record. Now, what's interesting about this particular feature, the pre-recording mode, is that it's available both if the XA40 is running in auto mode and in manual mode. It'll work on both. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that the pre-record button is active. If it's not, if you've reassigned button 2, you'll want to assign one of these 5 buttons. 1 and 2 located to the left of the LCD screen, 3 and 4 located to the left of the viewfinder, and 5 is just above the SD card. So assign one of those buttons to pre-record. Now, what it does essentially, and this is explained in the notes section, that basically it records into like a little memory cache. So there's 3 seconds always recording into a cache, and if you hit the record button, you know, before the next 3 seconds are up, you're going to capture 3 previous seconds. The idea of this is if you're in something really fast moving, a fast moving news event, and you mightn't get to hit record on time, you can turn on the pre-record feature, and when you hit the record button, it's like reversing 3 seconds into the past almost. You'll preserve those 3 seconds in the recording. Now, there's a couple more notes about this, that the function cannot be used together with slow and fast motion recording. Pre-recording will be deactivated in the following cases: when a menu is opened, and this is actually an important one, when the shooting mode, white balance, or look is changed, right? So you kind of have to keep the same look. In other words, you can't have pre-recording turn on, change the white balance, and kind of mesh those 2 clips together. So basically, if you're using pre-recording, have it on, but then don't make your changes to the white balance, etc., before you enter pre-recording mode. And I think that's pretty much what there is to be said about it. It'll show up in the menu, and you can turn it off by using the customizable button as well. This is what the icon looks like on the screen. Hope that was helpful. This can be a useful feature if you're using your Canon XA40 to record, as I mentioned, fast moving news events, and you might be very glad for those extra 3 seconds that you could capture something that's happening quickly. And this is basically a feature that puts 3 seconds into a continuous loop, a little temporary memory cache on the camcorder, and you can access that by recording and stopping as usual. Thanks for watching. If you want to get more videos about the Canon XA40, do feel free to subscribe to this YouTube channel.